PS Environment and Waterways, Director Environment, Acting Director Local Government, uh, members of the NGO development partners, ladies and gentlemen, Bulavina to you all. Ladies and gentlemen, the UN General Assembly proclaims May 22nd as the International Biodiversity Day to commemorate the adoption of the text of the United Nations Convention of Biological Diversity, penned on May 22nd in 1992. The Biodiversity Day aims to increase understanding and awareness of biodiversity issues and is celebrated in more than 196 countries who are signatories to the convention. The theme for this year, as alluded to by our peers, is Our Solutions Are in Nature. The theme comes timely as the global community begins to recognize and re-examine our relationship with our natural world. Now we fully understand that despite all our technological advances, we are still completely dependent on a healthy and vibrant ecosystem for our sources of clean water, food, medicines, clothes, fuel, shelter, and energy. Ladies and gentlemen, no amount of technological advances can undo the fact that we are one part of the natural ecosystem, and our survival is only guaranteed if the natural environment is guarded, protected, and enhanced. So, as I said, we are but one part of the natural ecosystem, and our existence requires existence of the whole system. Ladies and gentlemen, while technological advances can enhance resource extraction, resource planning, and resource processing, it cannot replace our stock of natural resources. We need to expand the base of our natural resources as well as protect it. In light of the above, the theme for this year's IBD celebration reiterates the importance of sustaining our biodiversity for prosperity in future. It emphasizes hope, solidarity, and the importance of working together at all levels to build a future that is in harmony with nature. Ladies and gentlemen, there are two key issues that are threatening our diverse stock of natural resources. Natural calamities such as flood, earthquakes, hurricane, landslides, wildfire, and human-induced activities such as industrial activities resulting in negative externalities. Ladies and gentlemen, climate change and the ensuing natural calamities are being discussed at the international level now, and it requires global action. At the local level, we must mount nature-based solutions to address these localized problems. For example, our Ministry of Waterways and Agriculture are vigorously pursuing the establishment of vetiver grass along riverbanks to prevent riverbank erosion. Waterways Ministry is planting mangroves to protect seashore erosion. Nature-based solutions are defined simply as actions which are inspired by and supported by or copied from the nature. It is multidimensional in nature. Ladies and gentlemen, the European Commission also defines nature-based solutions as a way to address societal challenges with solutions that are inspired and supported by nature. Ladies and gentlemen, it is nature-based solutions which are sustainable, economical, and one that also enhances and expands the stock of natural capital. Ladies and gentlemen, we must form a common, united front to use nature-based solutions for protection of our natural heritage or biological resources. Ladies and gentlemen, what bothers me more is human conduct, be it at or around their home, on farm, on commercial and industrial zones, detrimental to our biological and natural resources. If we do not change our conduct drastically, we will completely alter the diversity of biological resources. In agriculture and aquaculture, higher inputs of capital and agrochemicals can have a negative impact on our biodiversity and waterways. Some of our household heads are treating our wetlands and waterways as rubbish dumps, thus threatening the very existence of these biological resources, not understanding that eventually it will affect their own livelihood. Some in the commercial and industrial sector are engaged in indiscriminate resource extraction beyond sustainable limits. There is no considerate for their own balanced growth in their own local environment, let alone the well-being of future generations, for whom we have a legal and moral obligation that they too enjoy the resources as we are doing and as our forefathers fulfill their legal and moral obligation. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time now we gather the supporters of nature and jointly address issues of biodiversity protection and enhancement. In this celebration of International Biodiversity Day with the theme, we have put together a week-long activity to be covered from May 18 today to May 22nd. The activities are interlinked and is a build-up towards International Biodiversity Day. Today we are launching the coloring competition of two age categories, age 6 and 7 years and 8 to 10 years. Ladies and gentlemen, it is important that we do this so that we capture this entire generation who will be the future leaders in our country. Ladies and gentlemen, as we note in other areas, for example, litter management, our young generation, our children, our students are really the leaders in terms of waste management, litter prevention. And we are grappling with the older generation who are very rigid in terms of changing their culture, their conduct when it comes to the environment. Ladies and gentlemen, there are other activities organized for this week. On Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, with Thursday and Friday event in the Northern Division, where on Thursday we will be launching the Ministry's policy on the conservation and protection of Fiji's endangered iguana species, one of the biggest sanctuaries of the crested iguana in Yandua Tamba Island, Nyambua. On Friday, there will be a launch of the coral reef management and conservation policy, an important wetland system that offers nature-based solution to many of our environmental threats. So, ladies and gentlemen, I wish to acknowledge our team at the Department of Environment, led by the very able director, Ms. Singh, for putting this week-long program together, and the staff of the Department of Environment. And I acknowledge the support of our NGO partners, the interfaith-based organizations, Team Adwata, Team Bua, Convention Northern, and the team, for their full support towards the week-long activity celebrating the International Biodiversity Week. Ladies and gentlemen, we hope that through the celebration of the International Biodiversity Day 2020, that we are able to fully appreciate our biological diversity in Fiji, raise awareness of our relationship with nature, and the need to brand it, protect it, expand and enhance it, and bring it in the much needed change in the conduct of everyone conducting themselves in nature. Thank you, Naka.